Hello, hello, hello. Sorry if you can hear my ceiling fan in the background. It just got really stuffy in this room, and I'm like, I need the fan going. I need to circulate this air a bit. And if you hear me clicking a bit, it's because my computer is being really grumpy at me because I unplugged my phone from it. And now because it can't detect my phone, it's freaking out, and I don't know why. Like every other couple minutes, I get this little alert saying, can't detect phone, can't detect phone, can't detect phone. I'm like, no duh, I unplugged it from you, computer. Chill out, it's no big deal. I'm doing alright, just kind of vibing. Still got a few things to take care of with this computer before I can get back to, editing and uploading audios. I've been pretty busy the past couple of days and earlier today, so I haven't really been able to get around to it. But I should be able to get to it probably tomorrow, so hopefully on like Thursday or Friday I should have more audios up. This computer didn't used to hate me, but I think because of the fact that it kind of been overloading it a bit and overclocking it a bit, it's kind of pissy at me. And some things got corrupted that I had to like go back and like uninstall and reinstall and blah 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 blah. My favorite video game character is probably Samus. Because hell yeah, Samus. Husbando wants a PS5, and I'm like, well, you better not pay scalper prices for it, or else he'll be very mad at you. So this stream is going to be on like the shortest side compared to the other streams I've done lately on here. And it's mostly because I have a Twitch stream later today, and I need time to, grab food and get that set up and all that. So this is gonna be a shorter stream. I just got this model, and I've been like really hyped to test it out and see how it works on stream. My God, computer, I get it. Okay, you can't detect my phone. I get it, computer. You can chill out. Thank you. I enjoy this outfit too. Kitti did a really good job like putting together the whole final look. Like I just sent her everything like I wanted it to look like, and then she drew it out and I'm like, hell yeah, this is perfect. It is similar to my previous model in terms of like just like the facial features and anatomy and stuff, but obviously the hair's been updated, the outfit's been updated, other things been updated. Don't follow me there under this name, okay? My Kitti Minx Twitch is dead. I haven't streamed on Twitch as Kitti Minx since like 2020. I haven't streamed on there. I stream as Orky now on hers. So that's where I do my Twitch streams. I don't stream as Kitti on Twitch. That account is long since dead. Hey, howdy, hey. Yeah, so Orky's gonna be doing like a casual ASMR chatting stream later today with the ASMR mic. Because the ASMR mic works, like it works. It's my editing softwares that were giving me issues on the computer. Well, that's why I encourage people to check my community tab and my YouTube stories, because that's where I post the updates about when I'm going to be on Twitch and whatnot. I also share it on Twitter, so. Oh, I don't use Premiere Pro, not anymore. I use it for like film work and like, you know, stuff that involves certain kinds of files, but it's not a good program for editing the kind of stuff that I do for YouTube. It's a bit janky for it. It's just not meant for that. It's meant for more serious stuff. Like, it's really not good for audio balancing. Like, even like I have to like put through my audio through Logic twice if I want to get it up on Premiere Pro to use to edit with, so I don't have to deal with Premiere with the audio part of it. I'll just have a perfectly lined up audio file with everything put together already, and then I just layer things on. But it's very much a pain in the butt, and Premiere Pro and I only get along when I'm doing actual film work. Little Fox is with Grandma and Grandpa for the week. These parents. Because my medications got kind of tweaked, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to worry about her while dealing with that. Because it can make me sleepy at random times. I get dizzy spells. It's crazy until my body adjusts. It's been absolutely crazy. So they're keeping her for a week. Plus, there's some stuff going on over the weekend that it'd be a good idea if she was with them. So, because my other kid wants to go out and do something that's, you know, not someplace you could take a baby, and other family members are going to be busy doing stuff, and I really just don't want to be stuck in the house for a full weekend. I really, really don't. Not unless I can do other stuff other than just sit in like 2 rooms. Welcome new people, and welcome new subscribers. Oh, thank you. Don't worry about donating, like, for real, like, don't worry about it, like, only do it if you can, alright? Like, if you wanna, like, give me money so I can, like, get a Starbucks, great, like, I'd appreciate it, but I'm not one of those bitchy streamers, okay? Not one of those girls that sits there going, I'm spending all this time and effort entertaining you, the least you can do is give me some money. Like, I'm not like that, like, that's bitchy. We tried to get together at PS5 for Christmas, but the only places selling it were scalpers, and we weren't going to pay over $800 for a system that's supposed to be like a little bit over $5. Just no, absolutely not. Patreon is if you want like extra content and to support me regularly, but you know, you can use Ko-fi and stuff for like a one-off thing, because not everyone can do a monthly thing, you know? Hey, new subscribers! Yay, new subscribers. I just noticed that. So yeah, like, you can join Patreon if you want like extra content, regular like updates and stuff like that, but if all you want to do is a one-off thing, that's what Ko-fi and stuff's for. We did try Amazon for a PS5, and in my area, it's not being sold directly by Amazon, it's through third parties, and they're all scalpers. Wise Eye, thank you. Yeah, husband still has his Xbox and his PS4 and stuff, and they all still work. So we're really in no hurry to get like the latest greatest systems. God, computer, chill out. Just chill out. I get it, okay? You don't like the fact my phone's not connected anymore. I get it. I'm not plugging my phone back in because you are being awful at charging it. It's now charging separately, so you can knock it off. Sorry, I talk to inanimate objects. It's just what I do. I think sometimes they listen to me. Sometimes they do. So you never know. I mostly play PC games at this point when I do have time to game, so I don't really worry about consoles either. Oh no, my room looks nothing like this. This was just a an art piece put together. Kind of like inspired by like what my dream cyberpunk room would look like. Because I love cyberpunk, cybergoth vibes, like hardcore. Now, you don't want to see what my actual office looks like. Like, you really, really don't want to see that. It's a hot mess. It's a real hot mess. Hey, howdy, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How do you charge a computer with a phone? Like, that doesn't work. At least I don't think it does. Yeah, it does look pretty realistic if you, like, don't look at it too closely. Channel Tier Zoo? No, I have not. I watch YouTube, but I don't watch like a lot of YouTube. Like, I have these channels that I like, and I stick with them, and they're pretty much all I watch. Sometimes if those channels recommend another channel, I'll check out whatever piece of content it is they recommend. Other than that, I'm like, I got my favorites, and they upload pretty regularly, so I'm just gonna stick with my favorites. I've got a lot of plans for future ASMRs. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to work on them because my editing program has been a bag of poopy poop. I would love some catnip, but really I just want to finish this Red Bull so I can like wake the F back up, because I had a panic attack earlier, so I had to take my panic attack medicine, and that like really mellows me out. It doesn't make me sleepy, but it just makes me super mellow. And I like having energy when I stream, so Red Bull. Because I don't have access to good coffee right now. I'm having a great day. How about you, friend? And good morning. Do I play, D&D at all? I used to, a long time ago. And my brother plays a bit, but I haven't in a long time. Catch you later, people leaving. Where did my can go? Where did my can go? Where had it again? Where did it go? There it went. Heck yeah, Minecraft. Well, this kid is into Minecraft. Yeah, this is my new kitty model. I like it. I put a lot into Orky, that's why Orky's models are all like done with live 2D. But because I don't really stream that much as Kitti, so I don't see the point in like dropping like $1 bajillion into a live 2D model for my Kitti self. I just don't see the point. So I commissioned a pretty standard 3D model. Though this one does have some interesting features that the person who made it's finishing up. Like it has some NSFW options for those kind of streaming platforms, but I probably won't really use them much. You know what's funny is the people who get really grumpy whenever I change my avatar persona's design. Like, people don't seem to catch on to the fact that I do it pretty much every year. Like, once a year, sometimes twice a year if, like, I'm really feeling a new vibe. But it's usually pretty much once a year I change my design. So I have one for, like, you know, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. You get it. You get the gist, I should say. The gist. Hey, howdy, hey, how's it going, how's it going, how's it going? Whee! Well, I get a lot of art done, but you gotta, like, and some artists have different interpretations of what I look like, but the base design is like once a year. Because some artists will like mess with the hair color or not get the outfit right or whatever, or I'll do a version that's like for like the holidays or whatever, it's like a different outfit. But other than that, like the base look is changed pretty much just once a year. Though sometimes when Kitti does her Kitti sketches, she'll do it based on what I currently, like myself, look like at the time. Like what my hair looks like at the time. Like the whole reason I'm going with the whole goth vibes this year is I had to, in real life, I had to dye my hair black. I was doing the whole like galaxy mermaid princess thing that I had going on like last year, but I had to dye it all black because there's some stuff going on that's going to be going on this year that I need to have a neutral hair color for. One of them being a major professional photo shoot where they said, you know, I can be alternative, they don't mind my tattoos and piercings and all that, but my hair has to be a neutral color because they want to put in clip-in extensions, and their extensions they have only come in neutral colors. So, gotta do that. And also, I'm going to be traveling to see family at some point likely this year for a not very happy reason. And that family is very conservative and would find it disrespectful if I showed up with multicolored hair. But when I'm just vibing and just dressing up myself, I'll add in like these clip-in purple streaks and stuff to my hair and stuff just to vibe with. So that's why there's also purple in my hair, because purple has always been a standard part of my design. But it's my favorite color. Oh, I do get people mad that I'm married. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane how many weird messages and emails I get from people when they find out I'm married, how upset they are. They're like, I'm not going to subscribe to you anymore because you're married. It breaks my immersion with your audios. And I'm like, wait. So are you not following the audios for like the characters and the stories, but you seem to think it's all me? What? Huh? Okay. Well, don't let the door hit your butt the way out. Bye. Oh, I prefer curry or teriyaki. Sometimes I like teriyaki, but I really like curry, especially Japanese curry. Not just to be married. Apparently, if you even just have a partner, like if you're a girl and you have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, because you can go either way, doesn't matter. But if you have a significant other and you're a girl on the internet, it just ruins everything. Like, people can't be invested in your content anymore because it just ruins their fantasy that like they can get with you or something. It's like, bro slash sis, you don't know where I'm at. You don't know anything about me, really. It would never work out to begin with. So, like, calm yourself. See, I've done a really decent job with some help from tech-savvy friends and family members of separating my actual real life everything from what I do online. Like, searching my legal name brings up next to nothing. Like, it doesn't even bring up mainstream social media because I don't use mainstream social media under my name. It brings up like nothing except like maybe some really, if you scroll down past all the people who don't have my name, it'll bring up maybe an old school record from college or something, like one of my accolades. That's about it. Even then, I don't think it shows a picture. It just has my name and says this person got such and such awards on this date at this school. But that's like really far back because that's from like over a decade ago. I have a friend who plays the Persona games, and she really seems to like them. I'm not really a hardcore gamer. It's just between time and energy, I just can't really play a lot of games. I barely play games, really, to be honest, because, again, just time, and for some reason, unless I get really invested in the game and it's easy on me to play, I get really tired when I play games. Like, I just get physically worn out. Like, I'll play for most an hour, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta stop. I'm about to conk out. I can't do this anymore. Like, games like The Sims, I can play for a bit, especially if I get, like, really invested in it. Like, if The Sims are doing something really crazy, and I want to, like, know what's going on with them. You know? But other than, like, that, like, regular games, after, like, an hour, I'm like, I'm done. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. Okay, I have started and restarted Skyrim probably like 3 times at this point because people want to watch me play it on stream. But I always forget where I am because it's always a long time between when I play it. And I don't want to start from where I left off because I've completely forgotten the game mechanics. So I have to start from the beginning. And then it's like this endless loop of me trying to play Skyrim. And it's gotten to the point now where I just turn on Skyrim to play and I just start doing the whole Game of Thrones theme thing. I'm just like, making Game of Thrones jokes. I've listened to music from a lot of games. Like, I like game music. But, like, when it comes to playing games, I'm bad. Like, not only am I just don't have the time or the energy, I'm physically bad at games. It's both, it's funny for some people and annoying for other people. Like, if you take games super duper seriously, where you want, like, the person you're watching to be good at what they're doing, I'm not the person to watch. Now, if you want to laugh at someone sucking horribly, I am the person to watch. I had this one Sims couple in one of my games where they just kept like getting all touchy-feely with each other and woohooing in the bed. And I'm like, stop. You gotta eat. You gotta shower. You gotta do things. Stop trying to make babies. Hi, people joining. Don't be shy. Come say hi. I also have like really bad anxiety. So when like games start getting stressful, like I gotta do a bunch of things, especially a bunch of things at once, I get stressed out and I'm like, no, what I do? No. Like if someone held a gun to my head and made me play Cuphead, I would literally just break down crying. I'd be like, okay, fine, just shoot me. I can't do this. But like shoot me as in like in a video game, you know? So I like chips with the very tip off one of my nails. Just like the very tip, just like chipped right off. So my OCD is not terribly thrown off, but it is a little bit. My computer keeps telling me, it's like, can't detect phone, can't detect phone, can't detect phone. I'm like, no duh, I unplugged it. Shut up. I've never done this before. Like, I used to be able to just like unplug the phone, no problem, and plug it in somewhere else. Today it's like, can't see the phone, it's a problem. I'm like, what do you have going on with my phone, computer? Like, were you two having an affair I wasn't knowing about? What if I just played Minesweeper? Though I wasn't very good at that. Anyone remember Chip's Challenge? I used to practice that when I was a kid, and I got pretty okay at it. Not great, but like my cousin helped me play it. So I got like okay at it. I get easily stressed out with games that aren't like slow paced. I get easily stressed out. That's why I like The Sims, because you can just chill and vibe and just have them do whatever. And even if they die, it's funny. I remember Bejeweled. I also used to play this game called Alchemy way back in like 2001. Where you like line up these like little symbols and get them in like rows and they would do stuff. Kind of bad to play though. I'd have to like look it back up again. I should get an emulator for 3D Dinosaur Adventure. That game was awesome. I had it back in like 1993 on like a really old computer, and it was great. You could learn about all kinds of dinosaurs. Even had these little video clips with like dinosaur footage, except obviously they're like animatronics and like really old 3D simulations that like looked really like full of polygons, so it obviously wasn't realistic. But that was a dope game, 3D Dinosaur Adventure. I would play that on stream. Even if like one person watched, I would play that on stream. Y'all forget, I don't really have time to play games because I got 2 kids. I got various other things I do. And I have some health problems that make it so I'm tired all the time. Like, someone asked me, they're like, do you have any games on your phone? And I'm like, no. I don't think I do. Wait, I have Magikarp Jump. I used to play that a little bit. But mostly I played it on, like, airplanes. That was about it. But all I have on my phone is Magikarp Jump. That's it. Mewtwo is a total badass. I love Mewtwo. I remember when the first Pokemon movie came out in Japan, and I got to see that before it came out in America when I was a kid, because I was a fast reader, so I could read subtitles when I was a kid. So I got to see the fan sub of it, and I was like, yes, this is a good movie. I like this. Mewtwo's a badass. And then it came out on theaters in America, and it just wasn't quite the same as what I saw in the Japanese version. Because you can definitely tell they cleaned up some stuff for American audiences, and I was like, nah. You made Mewtwo less cool. Hey friend, how you doing? You go for dinner? I have some beef sukiyaki waiting for me, and some miso soup, and some other stuff waiting. So I'm like, hell yeah, gonna eat that and vibe. Oh no, 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 you don't want to deal with taking out sound clips from games for stuff, because copyright can be a biatch. Because you never know which gaming companies are going to be chill with it, and which ones are going to want to, like, copyright claim or even copyright strike you. Nintendo being the worst offender. Doing alright, just chilling, vibing, drinking some Coke and some Red Bull so I can get me some artificial energy. Oh yeah, good luck with your MTG tournament. My brother's all into that stuff. Hey, howdy, hey. Hey, new friend. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Ooh, waffles. Waffles are good. It's supposed to get, like, freezing rain and stuff here at some point. I believe it's, like, later today, sometime tonight, I think it is. Into, tomorrow morning, I think is when we're supposed to get it. I love this new model, too. It's very, very me. Very, goth. Kinky goth. I just hope we don't get a full-fledged ice storm here, because whenever that happens, the whole area just shuts down and no one can do anything, because no one knows how to handle, like, ice and snow, especially ice. I get ice. I actually understand ice, because no one's cars here are really meant to drive on ice. Like, they're not prepared for it. But, like, less than an inch of snow and no ice? Come on, people. Ow, I just smacked my fingers on my desk. Little Fox is doing good, Currently hanging out with the grandparents. And by grandparents, I mean my husbando's parents, so she's not home right now. Get you later, friend. Good vibes to you. Hey, howdy, hey. How goes it, my dude? Oh no, no. I like my family members, okay? Because my family members involve my children. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want anyone dying. It actually is very warm in the room I'm currently in right now. That's why you can probably hear my ceiling fan kind of like going whir, 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 whir in the background. So it got really stuffy in here. I'll catch you later. Have a good rest of your day / night / whatever your time zone may be. Favorite ASMR I ever did? Well, that's really hard to say because I've done over 600 at this point. Over 700, close to 800 if you include all the ones I did for like commissions and Patreon and stuff. So yeah, I'm getting pretty close to 1,000 now. And honestly, I could not pick one because so many. So many. Wait, I would just stay in this reality. And then, like, summon people. Computer, I get it. You want my phone so bad. You get it. I understand you want my phone bad, but you're not getting it. You're gonna have to just calm yourself. Oh my gosh. This keeps popping up. Stop it. Oh, I like you too, fine citizen. No, don't ever give up hope on like finding someone, because there's like billions of people in the world. There's a person out there for everybody. Like, I firmly believe this. I like cake. I like vegetarian lasagna, but I like cake. Don't you start with me, computer. Don't you start with me. Also, like, my computer's been doing this really weird thing. Whether I'm on, like, YouTube or, like, listening to, like, my computer's music player or whatever. Where all of a sudden it'll just, like, glitch out like crazy. And, like, play, pause, play, pause, play, pause, play, pause, like, over and over again. And, like within, like, split seconds. So nothing actually plays. It just kind of goes... You're like, computer, what are you doing? What's your problem? Settle down. I like a red velvet cake with a cream cheese frosting. Or a white cake with a buttercream frosting. Like, to get with my husband, though, I had to, like... I spent years working on myself. Because I had to be able to heal from the couple of relationships I was in before him. And I needed time for myself to heal and figure myself out and remember who I even am. Because when you're with really terrible people for long periods of time, you can forget who you are. So, more time away from them, more time you have to figure yourself out, the easier it is for you to, like, get yourself back put together. Ice cream cakes can be good depending on the brand. I like the ones from Carvel, those are good. Ooh, I always made the mistake of scratching an itch with my chipped fingernail. It hurt. Don't pay attention to the people like your friends and your peers are with, because obviously they're with them, okay? You gotta go on your own quest, your own journey to find your own special person. Whether that's, you know, you first meet them online through various means, or you bump into them at school or at work or whatever. You never know. You never know. I found, for nerds, when there's not a pandemic, obviously, conventions are a great way to meet people, whether it's friends or a possible, like, romantic partner. Like, conventions are great for that. Like, if it wasn't for a convention, I would probably not be with my husband, so. Because even though, like, we kind of, like, knew of each other through a mutual friend for, like, years before that convention happened, we didn't properly, like, meet and talk until that convention. And then we became friends for a bunch of years, and then we finally started dating. Ooh, I love Girl Scout cookies. I like the peanut butter patty ones. They're like chocolate covered peanut butter. Those are good. They kind of like taste like Reese's. And then I also like the ones that are like coconut with chocolate on them. Those are good too. And Thin Mints are good, but only in the freezer. You gotta freeze the Thin Mints. I'm gonna grab a snack from my snack bag. Yes, it's really important to be patient. Like, I knew I was into my current husband within several months of us being friends. Like, I knew I was, like, feeling something. But I didn't, like, do anything with it because he was interested in other people at the time, and I didn't want to press the matter. I was just perfectly happy being friends. And so we just hung out as friends for like 4 years. And then he just one day he's like, hey, you want to go out? I'm like, alright, sure. Let's go out. And then it worked out. Oh my god, Reese's are so good. I love Reese's. I don't know why, but I do. I went to conventions a lot, and then pandemic happened. I'm eating Reese's Cups because pieces tend to get, little shell bits tend to get stuck in my teeth, and I don't like that. Hello, Brazil. And if I could play a musical instrument I want, it'd be the didgeridoo. Because I have one, but I was never able to master it. I got like the basics of it, but I was never able to do anything really cool with it. Catch you later, everybody leaving. Hope you're well. So I made a TikTok for Orky, and it's been crazy. I think someone might be targeting me on there right now. Because I'll make the most innocuous TikTok, like most innocuous thing. I'll be talking about something completely random, and my model looks completely the same, and someone will flag it for adult sexual activity. And I'm like, there's nothing sexual about this. I literally just talked about a squirrel I saw out the window. There's nothing sexy about window squirrel. I have encountered severe weather before. I've been around for hurricanes, tornadoes, hailstorms, you name it. I've probably been around for it. Blizzards, that happened. Like, back when I lived, like, not where I live now, I lived in an area where tornadoes were incredibly rare. Like, they, like, never happened. And while I was in school, like, between an F1 and F2 tornado came down the road that the schools were on, hit both my school and the school next to it. It knocked trees down into the road, so, like, no cars could come, no buses could come. It blew out some of the windows, and on the school next to us, it ripped the roof off their gym. And, of course, because it knocked trees down, it also knocked down some power lines, so we lost power. So here we were, stuck in school, not even able to go home because no buses, no cars could get to us to take us home, in a school without any power in the dark. We just had to kind of sit there and, like, amuse ourselves until, like, 5 in the evening, when enough things were cleaned up that they were able to start getting cars through to pick us up and take us home. Yep, we're all doing okay. My throat's mostly okay. Been having some allergies lately, but other than that, I've been good. Hello, people joining. It's all good. Oh, thank you. Thank you for popping in. Catch you later. Like, yo, I seriously think someone's targeting me on TikTok. I seriously think so. I'm like, because again, these are the most like innocuous little things. Like the most innocuous little things. And it gets flagged for like random crap. I'm like, oh my god. And for some reason, suddenly I can't appeal them. Every time I go to try and like figure out what's going on, it takes me to like a server error message, so I can't even like go to like the appeal section. I'm like, what the crap? Because before I could go to the appeal section and appeal, and pretty much every time I put in for an appeal, they'd restore it because they're like, yeah, no, this is BS. It's weird. It's very weird. But I like making TikToks, especially while I can't make audios because my software is being a pain in the butt. Because it gives me something to do. I'm still making content. And I'm engaging with people. And I'm able to also engage in some very funny things. And I'm making some new friends, making some new VTuber friends, which has been really cool. I remember Hurricane Floyd a long time ago. It hit an area I lived in. We didn't get hit too bad, but like a couple towns over from us got really badly flooded. And that poor town, I think, took like years to recover from that. Like years. There've been a few hurricanes I've been around for, and I'm like, dang it, hurricanes. Knock it off. No, I don't need whiskers. I look really weird with whiskers. But hello. I've been having the most pathetic burps lately. Like, my brother would be so disappointed in me. Because he's like the Belch champion. He'd be so disappointed. Hey, howdy, hey, people joining. My computer still can't get over the fact that I had to unplug my phone. Still can't get over it. It's very upset at me. Welcome back. Let's see, so things have been pretty chill here. I've mostly just been vibing and dealing with some personal stuff and taking care of the kids and all that. Trying to work out my computer issues, but I need another day or so to finish that up. Plus, I really need to catch up on sleep. I think like last night was the first night I got real sleep in like a couple weeks. Well, not, probably a little bit less than that, but it was the first night I got real sleep in a while. What time is it? Ooh, it's almost 5:30. I need to take one of my meds. One of the meds keeping me alive. Oh, there's some crazy tornadoes that happen. It's not It's not quite as bad in Texas, but if you go up to Oklahoma, oh man, I have friends in Oklahoma and they've had some crazy tornadoes up there. Okay, computer, if I plug my phone back in, will you chill out? Even though you weren't doing much for it. There we go. Chill out. Alright, it still makes that error message. I'm gonna be really teed off of this computer. So the phone's plugged back in. Calm down. Don't keep freaking out. Can't really tell, but this model's got some jiggle to it. See, it's got some jiggle. When we go with this model, well, it's based on my 2022 design that Kitti helped me come up with. I'd get to go to Hawaii. Hey, howdy, hey, friend. Howdy, hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm doing pretty good today, doing pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I'm sure most of you know by now, I'm a huge advocate, not just for me, but for anyone who makes adult content, that you properly pay for it. That you don't try to ask for them to give it to you for free. You don't go hunting down, finding a free source for it or whatever, that you actually pay the content creator directly. That way they get money for their hard work. Because contrary to popular belief, certain adult content streaming sites don't pay the creators who post on there very much. Definitely not what they're worth, considering the views and stuff that the content gets and what the site itself makes off the ad revenue and everything else. It's crazy. And even then, there's people who go on those sites who re-upload creators' content, but because they get verified accounts, nothing can be done about it. You'd have to like file a full-on DMCA, and that can take quite a bit with adult content sites. It's not as easy as other platforms to file a DMCA. Yes, this model does have a tail. I can try to move so you can see it. But it's like the same color as my hair, so. Yeah, it's hard to see because it's like the same color as my hair. Make an army of dogs in Minecraft. Just make a dog army. That's what I would do. I'd make a dog army. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. will do an official like 50k celebration stream at some point. Maybe it'll be a roleplay stream, who knows. But I'll try and get that set up sometime. But I have to make sure I have energy. That's the big thing, is energy. So I have to make sure I sleep well the night before and everything else. So it'll probably be soon because I want to do it before Little Fox comes home. So it'll probably be sometime this week. Maybe over the weekend. Like maybe on like Saturday. I'll do it. So maybe a combination with chat stream and roleplay stream. I still have Rainbow left. Welcome back. Welcome back. So how's everyone vibing? Everyone vibing good? Love some good vibes. Love me some good vibes. Boing. I had to just boing around a bit. Favorite kind of ASMR roleplays to do? Probably the ones where I can just kind of go off on tangents. Stick around a bit, you know? Or like, not so much where like I'm being myself, but like where the character just says random things. I love those. Especially when I get to play like a ditzy airhead, because then I can say like really stupid stuff and it's great. I was like doing like, you know, like fantasy kind of stuff, like wolf girls, fox girls, cat girls, all that kind of snake girls, all that kind of fun stuff. My chair is creaking. Sorry, I've really bad ADD. Like the slightest little noise I hear, I'm just like, what? Oh. Yay, vibes! Vibes are good. I like vibes. Oh, this model doesn't really emote that well. Like, it can, but not as good as a live 2D model. Like, it's not really designed for that. It has a few built in. Like, I can do that, this, that, and that's about it. But it's a pain in the butt, because I have to reach over and like press buttons on my keyboard, and that's it's a pain in the butt. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. I like how swishy my hair and my ears are. So swishy. Oh, there you can kind of see my tail. 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 Wait. Tail. 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 Whoa, that kind of made me dizzy. I should not do that. Hey, keep in mind, this is a basic 3D model, not a 2D model, so it has different kinds of movements and whatnot. Of course you can pet me. I have very long, very soft hairs. No, I had caffeine. I need to wake up. I need to work up. Wake up. Up. I just like pets, man. But pet away. Oh, pet, 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 pet. I will let Husbando know. Fortunately, he comes home kind of soon. Can't give exact date because of various reasons, but I do know the vague time frame of when he'll be home, and it's soonish, so got a little bit of time to get the house in order for him to come home to, so he's not coming home to complete total utter chaos, but he'll be home soonish. It'll be nice. And when he is home, you best believe me, I'm going to pull him in on stream. And y'all can just have at him. Just have at him. My favorite type of pizza? I like pizza with some veggies on it. Especially like olives and peppers. It's good stuff. Mushrooms too. Mushrooms can be good too. Okay, don't go anywhere. I need to BRB. I have to go potty. It just hit me like I gotta go. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It'll only take a few minutes. Hey, I'm back. Sorry. It took a minute. A little bit longer than expected because the potty was giving me difficulties. It would not flush. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna flush. I'm like, no, you will flush. Alright, it's about 5:47 my time, so around 6 o'clock I'm probably gonna go. So I can go eat some delicious, delightful dinner. And get some my energy going, so I can be streaming as Orky on Twitch later on this evening. Should be around 7:30ish my time, which will basically be in a little less than 2 hours from now. So I'll be back, just on a different platform with a different avatar, but still be me. Still be me. Sanko, 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 Sanko. I don't take video requests. I really don't. You can commission something with the understanding that unless you pay for a rush order, it will take forever for me to make it because I'm very slow. But I don't do requests. I don't. Yeah, usually I schedule my Twitch streams around the kids' schedule, so I do it during like the peace time, like after dinner, but before the kids go to bed. So even though little Fox isn't home, my other kid will be home soon from her extracurricular activities, so we're gonna do dinner, and I want to spend some time with the other kid, with the kiddo, and then set up for Twitch stream. Hello, hello, hello. I'm doing good, doing good. How are you? Pickup trucks are okay. I don't mind them. A lot of people drive them in my area. I hate how thin the walls are in my house. I really do. The fact that I can hear like the slightest noise from like down the hall, I'm like, okay, I should not hear someone's keys jangling from like way down the hall. I should not be able to hear that, but I can. So either I have really sensitive ears, or these walls are paper thin. My favorite car brand? Don't really have one. I used to be into certain kinds of Mercedes, but I kind of grew out of that, and now I like cars that run efficiently and do what I need them to do. And I love weed. Weed's great. Sucks it's not like totally legal where I am. Like CBD is, but the good part of weed isn't. And that's ridiculous. Hey, howdy, hey, people joining. I like sheep because they're cute. And they go, meh. They're cute. Also goats. Yeah, it's legal in Canada, but I'm not in Canada. I'm in America, where its legality varies by, like, whatever state you're in. I have a metric crap ton of pets. Let's see, I got a dog, got 5 cats, my family has a very annoying parrot, and I got a snake. Yeah, the model doesn't like it when I take a drink of my drink, because it like covers up my face a bit in front of the camera, so the camera can't fully see me and it just loses its mind. I'm doing good, doing good. How are you? Yeah, I've got a pet ball python. He's different shades of yellow. It's called a banana ball python. And his name is Ushari. He's pretty cool. He just likes to curl up under his log and sleep. Sometimes he'll come out and like drink out of his water rock. And when he drinks, he like blows bubbles and it's really cute. And then when he's hungry, he does his hungry snake dance around the enclosure. And that's how we know it's time to go get him a rat to feed him. Yo, little fox, my almost 21-month-old, she had butts. We call it bonking, and sometimes she does it affectionately, so it's like a gentle little tap with her head. But when she's like frustrated or grumpy, and she bonks, she headbutts really hard. She's like whack with her head, and it hurts. So yeah, it's fun times being a parent. Fun times indeed. She's got a hard head, like, she will like run into things and go whack and be perfectly okay. Like barely even cry. She'll like, you know, jump up and down around her crib, which is made of wood, and like smack to the back of it because she bounces a little too hard. And she'll just sit there kind of bewildered for a moment, and then she's okay. Hey, howdy, hey, how's it going, how's it going, how's it going? I can't really show it in this program because I don't know how. It really only captures from like the waist up. I think there's a way to do a full body, like just show full body, but it doesn't capture full body, but I don't know how. But it's basically the design Kitti came up with for the 2022 kitty look. Basically, I also have a skirt and some pink fingerless gloves and some stockings going on and lace-up boots. CBD is good for like certain medicinal stuff, but it's not so good if you need it to like really relax and sleep and stuff. Because for some people, CBD does that for if they have like a mild case of insomnia or like a mild case of an anxiety disorder. But if you're like severe, THC does it better. Yay, Minecraft! THC gets most people high, but for some people, especially people who need like to calm like nausea down and be able to eat and stuff, they're only giving enough dose of THC so they can like get the munchies and get hungry and not worry about like puking. Same for people with like severe anxiety disorders or seizures or whatever. It's just enough THC to like keep them calm, you know? But of course, you buy it recreationally. The dispensaries that sell the recreational weed, they sell it like really potent sometimes, and it just, you gotta be careful with it, or else it gets you completely, totally blitzed. Especially edibles. Like, you gotta ration those edibles. You gotta like cut them up. So you take too much at once, you're gonna be like just out of your mind for a while. Like, I made the mistake of eating 10 mg THC gummies in one sitting. One moment I was fine, then a couple hours later, I was so high, I was stumbling around the apartment, not able to find my footing, felt like I was about to puke a bit, not too bad, but like I was kind of queasy, and I just stumbled into the bed, went face first into the bed, and just passed out, and according to Husbando, I was asleep for an entire day. It just knocked me completely unconscious. Hey, howdy, hey! Does she name your club? Harambe. So all the dicks are out for Harambe. I didn't mean to, like, I didn't realize just how strong, like, they'd all be at once, because I didn't think that that amount would be that strong, and plus, they were really yummy to eat, so once I started eating one, I was just kind of snacking on them, because I got kind of like the munchies, so I ate the whole bag, and then it really hit me. It was crazy. Though nothing beats when I ate a whole edible cookie years ago, 2016, when I went up to Washington State to get to San Juan Island. I finished the cookie by the time I got to the Anacortes Ferry, and it kicked in just as I was about to board the ferry. Like, I was sitting there in the little like dock waiting for the ferry to come in. I was playing Pokemon Go, chatting with my brother through Messenger, and all of a sudden it started kicking in, and playing Pokemon Go was probably the worst thing to do when getting like really totally high, because I started freaking out. I was like, brother of mine, I see a tentacle. I think it's coming for me. There's a tentacle, it's in my presence, I can see it through my phone, it's here, it's gonna get me. He's like, you're playing Pokemon Go, aren't you? And I'm like, I think I was, but now there's actually a tentacle. And he's like, no, there's not. You're really high, aren't you? That's right, you're in Washington, you're really high. Calm down, dummy. He's always been really good at pointing out when I'm being stupid. That's one thing I love about my brother. One day, I'll introduce you all to my brother. He doesn't live with me or near me. He lives in the opposite side of the country from me. But maybe one day I'll like pull him in via a Discord call and y'all can talk to him. Because he's really funny. Like, he has like the best sense of humor in any person I've ever met in the whole world. He cracks jokes like crazy. Oh, and then by the time I got onto the ferry at Anacortes to get to San Juan, we pulled the car in because it's one of those ferries where you drive your car onto because we needed our car. So we drive our car into the ferry, but I wasn't the one driving, obviously. It's why I was able to eat the edible. And my mom was with me. And I'm like, Mom's like, hey, you want to go to the upper deck and check things out? I'm all like, nah, you're going ahead. I'm feeling kind of out of it. And then the next thing I knew, I like curled up in the front passenger seat, used the seatbelt kind of as like a little like pillow with like my hand, and I just according to my mom, I just passed out. And she drove us to check into the hotel on San Juan. And I, like, after she checked in, she came to get me and our bags. And I, like, stumbled into the hotel and right into our room. I went flop on the bed and napped for, like, half an hour. And then I woke up and I'm like, what happened? And she's like, you should not have eaten that entire cookie, honey. You should not have. And I'm like, why did you let me? And she's like, you think I know anything about this crap? I'm like, oh, true. True, Mom. True. Don't let me do it next time, Mom, okay? She's like, I won't. Don't worry. Well, catch you later, friends. See you next time. Okay, so my brother, his nickname is Buddha. And that's because back in high school, he used to always, like, shave his head bald. And he was a very big, you know, all-around big, jolly guy. Very friendly. Always espousing wisdom. They just called him Buddha. And he's had that nickname ever since high school. So even now that he's lost a lot of weight for medical reasons, he still shaves his head though. And he's still called Buddha because he's always espousing wisdom, but he's also always cracking jokes. Hey, howdy, hey. Been good, been good. Thank you for your like. I don't think I've ever seen my brother with hair, come to think of it. In all my memories of him, I don't think I've ever seen him with, like, more than, like, head stubble. Huh. But now he's got, like, this wise wizard man of the forest beard going on. So, and he walks with a cane, as for medical reasons, unfortunately. He walks with a cane. So he looks like just this wise forest, you know, wizard man. And it's great. He has the best vibes. I was very happy I got to see him when I traveled November of last year for a work thing. I was able to take an evening to leave from where I was staying for the work thing to go visit with him for a few hours, and it was great because I hadn't seen him in quite a few years. So we got to vibe and hang out, and we watched the Netflix Cowboy Bebop together, and we both personally enjoyed what we saw of Cowboy Bebop, but everybody else hated it, and we're like, well, clearly y'all don't know what camp is. I've met a lot of famous people face to face. I used to work in the film and TV industry. Way back when, before I got too sick. Well, before I got too sick and before I moved to an area where there was less opportunities to work in film and TV. Until recently, now there's apparently a lot of film and TV coming into this state. And I'm like, oh crap, now I'm too sick to freaking work in the industry I went to school for. Well, the sickness I have, it's not something that's ever gonna go away. It's something that I have to deal with for the rest of my life, unfortunately. I have my good days, I have my bad days, but it does prevent me from working a lot of quote-unquote regular normal jobs. Thank you, Emma. Hey, Emma, how are you doing, sweetheart? Let's see. I've met Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Robert Pattinson, Kristen Stewart, Jackson Rathbone, what's his name? Oh, it's gonna come back to me later. He played Scott Evil in Austin Powers. He started Robot Chicken. He plays the voice in Family Guy. His name completely escapes me right now because my brain is fried. Met him, hung out with him for a bit. I know a whole bunch of anime, cartoon, and video game voice actors. I've met a bunch of the Star Trek cast, and I've met a lot of people. Yeah, Seth Green. That motherfucker. I met him. I hung out with him for a bit. I was at a party with him and I got to sit on his lap for like 20 minutes and drink trash can punch with him. It was great. Oh man, for my blood clotting issue I got right now, there is no fix for it except to take medicine, unfortunately. So they're going to determine, I believe in April, if I need to take this medicine just for another 6 months, or if I need to stay on it until I keel over. I have faith in you, Emma. I have faith in you. I think you'll do it. You would not believe just how nice and friendly and down to earth so many celebrities are when you meet them, like, away from paparazzi and away from when they're working. Like, when you meet them in just a casual environment, they are really sweet and really down to earth. The same can be said for some YouTubers I've met and, you know, internet personalities, but mainstream, like, Hollywood, TV, movie types, and even musicians, like, they tend to be pretty cool, pretty chill. I also add cosplayers in with the internet personality types I've met as not being the best people. Because some cosplayers, when they're invited to conventions as guests, they get all, like, high and mighty and, like, really rude. And I'm like, you just wear costumes, okay? You haven't made a movie, written a book, been in a TV show. You haven't even voiced anything. You just look cute in costumes, okay? Knock off the attitude. Oh, congrats on the birthday. Happy early birthday. I feel like once you hit, like, over 500k to over 1 mil on YouTube, you either go in, like, one of two directions. You either want nothing to do with people, and you stay down to earth, but you want nothing to do with people, so you don't really interact with your fans or anything anymore. You just kind of make your content and just disappear. Maybe make the occasional tweet or whatever and just troll a bit and just, you know, pull back. Or you become a complete and total egotistical asshole. There's like just two extremes. You either, you know, pull back, or you just blast your ego everywhere. '20 was a good year. I remember being 20. But 21 was a bit better because I lived in the U.S. and I was able to get booze. My tummy just made a really weird noise. Probably from all the soda I've been drinking. Yo, my 21st birthday party was dope. We had it in a presidential suite of like this really nice hotel. And like this suite had like 2 floors to it. It had a staircase. So I get like this one floor that had like a living room, sitting room area, and like this den area, and like a kitchenette and stuff. And a little like little office space, and then you'd like go up the stairs, and there was a couple different bedrooms. Like there was like a master bedroom, then another bedroom with like 2 other beds in it, and a huge bathroom with like this big shower and this big like garden tub that I think had jets in it. It was awesome, and like a dozen of us stayed in that room for my birthday. We just partied hard and vibed and passed out all over the hotel room. Yes, if people are being uncool to you, just ignore them. And if they're really uncool to you, block them. Because you don't need the kind of toxicity in your life. I never know what to talk about, so I can't really give good advice as to what to talk about, because I never know what to talk about. It just comes to me like on the spot. I'll be like, oh, look, a squirrel. Let's talk about squirrels. That kind of a thing. She's neat. It is. What time is it? Ooh, dread. It's after 6:15. Kiddo will be home any minute from her extracurriculars, so I think I gotta go get dinner started. It's dinner time. Oh, my favorite scary game? Fatal Frame. Best scary game. Fatal Frame. Kind of YouTuber you are, it depends on what kind of content you make pretty much, and how you treat people. Oh, yep, I think my kid's home. I think I just heard the car pull up outside. Right. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please join me on Twitch as Orky. I will post the link one more time. Be sure to follow me on there. Come join me. It'll be an ASMR stream, so we can hang out and have ASMR vibes. And I should be on there in about an hour and a half or so. Catch you all later. Thanks for joining me. Stay awesome. Mwah. Mwah. Bye.